Tonight, President Trump's former lawyer, Michael Cohen, is launching scandalous new allegations of fraud, infidelity, and corruption against his former boss. Cohen, who is serving out a 3-year prison sentence from home, just released an excerpt from his forthcoming tell-all book. CBS's Weijia Jiang reports from the White House. Weijia?
Margaret, President Trump's former fixer says he did all kinds of dirty work for Mr. Trump, even helping him cheat in the 2016 presidential election. Michael Cohen claims he saw President Trump at his worst, writing in his new book, From Lewd Acts in a Sex Club in Vegas to tax fraud, to deals with corrupt officials from the former Soviet Union, to catch and kill conspiracies, to silence Trump's clandestine lovers. I wasn't just a witness to the president's rise, I was an active and eager participant. Right. Cohen, convicted of tax fraud and lying to Congress, is serving the remainder of his 3-year prison sentence at home. The damning excerpts were released as the president took credit for establishing ties between Israel and the United Arab Emirates.
Not since the Israel-Jordan peace treaty was signed more than 25 years ago has so much progress been made towards peace in the Middle East.
As part of the pact, Israel will temporarily suspend its plans to annex parts of the West Bank that Palestinians are seeking for a future state. Without a permanent solution, a Palestinian spokesman said the agreement amounts to betrayal and demanded it be retracted. Mr. Trump talked about another deal, the stalled coronavirus relief bill. Democrats say it should include federal funding for mail-in voting, which the president argues would result in fraud.
And if they're not going to approve a big bill, a bigger bill, and they're not going to have the $3.5 billion for the universal mail-in votes, how can you have those votes? What would mean is the people will have to go to the polls and vote.
Democrats say a refusal to support mail-in voting is part of a concerted effort to undermine the election.
The president is afraid of the American people. He's been afraid for a while. He knows that on the legit, it'd be hard for him to win.
President Trump insists in-person voting will be safe by Election Day, but has not explained why or how. As for that Michael Cohen book tonight, the White House is responding to those experts saying they are, quote, fan fiction written by a, quote, sad and desperate man who's just doing it to make money from book sales. Margaret?
A busy Weijia Jiang at the White House.